Hello everyone, thank you for watching. My name is Galen Swigert, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Bino harness from FHF Gear. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this Bino harness, it was one of the first ones on the market. People have been using it for several years now, and it's been a huge hit. A lot of people really like this harness. I've had it for a couple of years, and I'm just going to talk about what I've learned about it, what I like, what I don't like, and also some modifications that I've made to it. So to start out, the thing that really put this Bino harness on the map was the silent open and close system. It actually uses a bungee and a hook rather than Velcro or a buckle, so it's extremely quiet. You can customize how tightly sealed you want it or how loose you want it, and it gives you a lot of options while being silent at the same time. This Bino harness is made of Cordura, so for those of you who are familiar with that material, it's extremely durable. It is Cordura sewn onto foam, so it does have a little bit of cushion and a little bit of protection all the way around. So it does give a little bit of cushion, but it's still pretty rigid and holds its shape pretty well. Opening up the Bino harness, you'll see that there is a tethering system, so your binoculars can hang there, and if you drop them, they're not going to go anywhere. That's a really nice touch, and I like the way that they did it. This actually threads right into the tightening buckles here, and it makes it really convenient. You don't have to use them. They can be completely removed from the system if you don't like it, but I prefer to keep them on just for that added protection. These lanyards on the sides are detachable with small buckles, so you can easily remove your binoculars if you want to put them on a tripod or something like that. So it does hold them securely, but it is a quick release in case you wanted to take them off for any reason. Another thing to note about this Bino harness is that it does not completely seal your binoculars. As you can see, it's open, so dirt, debris, moisture can get in. That's a big complaint that a lot of people have with this harness system. Personally, for my uses, that's not a huge deal. I just like it for protection when I'm going through brush, so the lenses aren't going to get scratched. It does come in several sizes, so if you get the proper size, it does seal pretty tightly and holds them securely. So really, unless you're in a really dusty environment or maybe a really wet environment, you're not going to have to worry about your binoculars being damaged or scratched or anything like that, even though it's not completely sealed. On each side, you'll notice a stretch pocket made of mesh, so you can put small objects like reeds, cauls, that sort of thing. I will say though, it is a little bit smaller than I would prefer. You can barely fit a large windicator bottle in those, which is why I modified it on the bottom here. I actually sewed elastic on the bottom so I can put bigger objects down there. I can fit a GPS, a windicator bottle, that sort of thing down there. So I would say my biggest con with this Bino harness is just the lack of pockets, the lack of options. But the reason that they did that was just to keep it simple. And so I do like it for its simplicity. There are added pockets that you can get that mount to the sides or onto the straps, like rangefinder pockets, bear spray holsters, GPS carriers, things like that. So they do have a lot of options, but the harness itself doesn't have a lot of pockets or a lot of options. Inside it does have a small zippered pocket. It's big enough just for like a lens wiping cloth, maybe a tag or a mouth call, something small like that, but there's not very much space in there. And then moving over to this side, I have pencils and things like that. You can keep a pen. It's not very big, but you can slide things down into there. So there are a few little pockets, but it's definitely not the harness that you want to go with if you're big on a lot of compartments and a lot of storage. It doesn't have a lot of options as it relates to that. So as far as how you attach the system, there are buckles on either side with a little bit of elastic to give you some forgiveness, so it doesn't have to be a perfect fit. That will kind of allow you to have that little bit of cushion and a little bit of sizing leeway. On the back, the straps aren't padded, but they're made of a really tough nylon webbing material, so it's going to hold them very securely. There are also buckles at the top, so it's completely adjustable on the sides and on the back. On the very back, I actually added small elastic bands so that my straps don't hang down. I really don't like when they're moving all over the place. That added movement just isn't needed, so I put straps to hold the nylon webbing in place. FHF also makes padded shoulder straps that you can attach. That is something you'll have to buy along with the harness itself. I'm not sure the pricing on that, but it doesn't come with it. You need to purchase it after. I haven't purchased it because honestly this is comfortable enough, especially with a few layers on. I don't even notice any issue or see any need for adding that. This harness comes in a variety of colors. I believe it comes in this coyote color, a foliage color, and then it also comes in a few camouflage patterns from Cryptic, First Light, companies like that. You'll have to look on the website for more specifics, but I know that there are several options when it comes to this harness system as far as color. It comes in several different sizes to fit all types of binoculars. For specifics on which size you're going to need, check their website. This is the size medium. As you can see, it's very compact, but it fits 10 by 42 binoculars very well. As far as price goes, this binocular harness is a little bit more expensive than some other ones. It's around $105, but I was able to find it on sale. You can find them used. A lot of people kind of try a bunch of different options, so if you check forums like Rockslide, you can a lot of times find a good deal on high quality gear like this. So in closing, I think this is a great piece of gear if you like simplicity, If you don't need a lot of added pockets, this is going to be the one that you're going to want to go with probably. There are some more options on the market like Alaska Guide Creations. I know Sitka makes their own version. So definitely explore a few different options, but if you like simplicity, you like durability, and you like high quality, I think that this would be the one for you. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, like the video if you like the review, and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I post additional videos. Thanks again.